Made in Japan, the Juki DDL 5550, available to buy on Sewing Machines Plus or Amazon, is the machine for professional level sewing. But don't be fooled, it's incredibly easy to use too. Setting up is as easy as attaching the included thread holder, adding oil from the bottle also included, and plugging in the machine to make it ready to go. In no time, any professional in the business of sewing or hobbyist needing to sew their own projects will be ready to get started using a machine as streamlined as this one. Considering the exceptional quality of the Juki DDL 550, we think it offers excellent value for money, but there's no denying that this is an expensive machine that may be out of reach for many casual sewers. Introducing the Juki DDL 5550. This is a machine built best for light to medium weight fabrics and can be used at any skill level. With a servo motor, the speed can be adjusted from a high of 5,500 stitches a minute to barely moving, so even the most inexperienced can get the hang of the machine and functionality right from the start. What does the machine look like? First things first, the Juki DDL 5550 is an industrial machine, and it looks like it, bright white, large and sturdy. Juki have even added the disclaimer that any scratches or blemishes on the equipment don't indicate any defect. It's simply industrial. This isn't necessarily a sewing machine you're going to be showing off in a cabinet. The most difficult thing about getting it set up from delivery to its permanent space in your home or workstation is the weight. It's very heavy, since it comes completely assembled with the machine itself, work table, stand, servo motor, sewing light, drawer, and everything else it needs. It can be a hefty job to get it placed where it needs to be, but once in the right spot, the hard work is done and it looks professional and unobtrusive enough to look right in any room. What accessories are included? All put together right from delivery. The machine comes with everything you need to start sewing immediately. In the table and stand attached to the machine is a drawer where you can easily keep all your necessary accessories. Along with the machine itself, the Juki DDL 5550 industrial straight stitch sewing machine comes with a packet of extra needles, one bobbin. Any extras would need to be bought separately. A bobbin case, 2 screwdrivers to fit the machine screws, and a bottle of oil for the lubrication the machine needs to work. As long as there's oil in the reservoir, it does what it needs to with it on its own. Here's a good video on how to attach feet to the machine if you do want to experiment with different materials, like leather for instance. The company behind the machine, ranked as one of the best industrial machine making companies in the world and the #1 company in sewing machine manufacturing. Juki has been making sewing easier on professional and casual levels since 1938. They're in households all around the world, and with their experience in making industrial sewing machines, home sewing machines, quilting machines, and sergers, Juki knows the sewing process from beginning to end. Juki is a Japanese company, and they're a proud ambassador to the efficiency and attention to detail that we expect from Japanese manufacturing. They produce serious machines for serious sewists, and the DDL 5550 is no exception. Key features of the Juki DDL 500. Servo motor. The most important feature of the Juki DDL 500 is undoubtedly the incredibly powerful servo motor. It's so designed to effortlessly reach top speeds of 5,500 stitches per minute as well as any rate beneath that, and does so whisper quietly. The sturdiness of the machine also lends a hand in keeping noise and vibrations from this powerful motor to a minimum. The latest iteration of the DDL 500 has a new model control box for the motor, which helps to reduce power consumption during standby and benefits from the latest in energy-saving technology. Responsive mechanism. As you'd expect with an industrial sewing machine at this price point, the Juki DDL 500 has phenomenally smooth and even stitching even when chopping up at top speeds. This is thanks to the incredible responsiveness of the thread take-up and feed mechanisms, as well as the thread paths and hook. They've been designed to immediately respond to the minutest changes in material to ensure stitch consistency. Sure thread trimming. A thread trimming mechanism has been installed on the Juki DDL 500 straight stitch sewing machine that trims evenly and accurately even when it's stitching at the highest speeds. High pressure foot lift. This industrial log stitch sewing machine is the real bee's knees when it comes to multiple layers, and this is fully demonstrated with the extra high pressure foot lift. It allows you to easily maneuver materials and sew overlapping pieces when you're dealing with layers. Juki DDL 5550 review. Professional sewing quality. As you might expect from a machine with industrial in the name, the Juki DDL 5550 is truly a professional machine. It's 100% reliable on delivery, consistent quality stitching, extremely efficient, and just generally a pleasure to use. This gets the job done, no questions asked. You might not be doing any crafty experimentation with this beast. but it's certainly the best on the market for anything requiring lock stitching. Easy to use. Yes, it's a machine that would be a worthy part of any professional Swiss armory, but it's also incredibly easy to use. Anyone with just a little sewing experience and coordination will benefit from the DDL 5550 if they're looking for superior quality lock stitching. If you're a little less confident, simply start with the speed down low and increase as and when you need to. Great on multiple layers. We tried it with 12 layers, and it was just as consistently excellent as it is with a single one. This should hammer home that this is really an industrial machine, although it will also be well suited to a busy home environment as well. We are almost wrapping up. These are the common differences between these two. Hope you like this video. Please comment, share, and subscribe to this channel for more videos.